Hi, my name is Hadley Childers, and I wrote my research paper over the importance of sustainability reporting. In recent years, sustainability reporting has transitioned from a voluntary communication practice to a strategic and, in some jurisdictions, mandatory expectation for organizations. As global challenges, including climate change, resource depletion, inequality, and governance failures, intensify, shareholders increasingly demand transparency into how businesses manage their environmental, social, and governance impacts. Sustainability reporting serves as a structured mechanism for organizations to disclose non financial information alongside traditional financial results, offering insight into long term risks, opportunities, and value creation. The growing prominence of sustainability reporting reflects broader shifts in the global economy and investor expectations. Companies are no longer assessed solely on short term financial returns, but on their capacity to manage ESG factors that materially shape long term performance. As a result, sustainability reporting is now recognized not only as a compliance exercise, but also as a strategic tool that enhances business resilience, shareholder trust, and shareholder value. The importance of sustainability reporting is driven by many factors, including its increased prominence and the benefits it provides to businesses and shareholders. The evolution of sustainability reporting emerged in the late 20th century as companies began publishing environmental reports to address public concern about pollution and ecological damage. In the 1990s, organizations such as the Global Reporting Initiative GRI introduced standardized frameworks that enabled companies to disclose ESG impacts more consistently. Initially, these reports were voluntary and primarily issued by large multinational corporations seeking to demonstrate corporate citizenship. Over time, sustainability reporting evolved into a more comprehensive practice emphasizing transparency, comparability, and accountability. Frameworks such as the Sustainability Accounting Standards Board, SASB or SASB, the International Integrated Reporting Council, and the Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, TCFD, have pushed organizations to integrate ESG considerations into risk management, strategic planning, and financial reporting. Several jurisdictions, including the European Union, the United Kingdom, and parts of Asia, have adopted mandatory sustainability reporting requirements, especially concerning climate-related disclosures. In the United States, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has proposed enhancements to climate-related reporting. This regulatory shift underscores the global recognition that sustainability information is essential for protecting market stability and enabling informed investment decisions. Why sustainability reporting has gained prominence. Shareholders increasingly expect companies to demonstrate responsibility, transparency, and ethical behavior. Consumers frequently base purchasing decisions on environmental and social impact, while employees, particularly younger generations, prefer employers with firm ESG commitments. Social media amplifies scrutiny, making reputational risk harder to contain. In this environment, sustainability reporting functions as a credibility enhancing mechanism. Investors now widely incorporate ESG factors into investment decisions. Institutional investors, asset management firms, and pension funds look to sustainability reports to evaluate long-term risk exposure, climate transition readiness, human capital management, governance structure, and operational efficiency. Businesses increasingly acknowledge that ESG issues directly affect financial performance. Sustainability reporting enables companies to identify, measure, and proactively address risks associated with governance failures that can lead to fraud, compliance violations, and loss of investor trust. At the same time, sustainability reporting highlights opportunities such as product innovation, energy efficiency, and access to sustainable markets. The global policy landscape reflects a substantial shift towards institutionalizing ESG disclosures. Regulatory bodies argue that sustainability information is essential to safeguard investors and ensure market efficiency. As rules become more stringent, companies adopt sustainability reporting not only for compliance but to stay competitive. As global markets shift from shareholder centric models to shareholder centric frameworks, businesses recognize that long term value depends on more than financial capital. Sustainability reporting highlights how organizations create or erode value through their interactions with natural resources, human capital, and societal structures. This holistic perspective aligns business strategies with the Sustainable Development Goals. Benefits of sustainability reporting for businesses. Sustainability reporting requires companies to analyze ESG risk, enabling early detection and proactive management, while identifying carbon-intensive operations or weak governance practice. Reporting promotes resilience and safeguards against financial and operational disruptions. Transparent reporting reassures shareholders that the company actively monitors and addresses ESG issues. A strong sustainability performance enhances brand image, builds customer loyalty, and differentiates the company in competitive markets. Through measurement and data analysis, sustainability reporting reveals inefficiencies in energy use, waste management, water consumption, and supply chain operations. Many sustainability initiatives lead directly to cost reductions, for example, energy efficient equipment or optimized logistics. Financial institutions are increasingly linking access to capital with sustainability performance. Companies with robust ESG disclosures often benefit from lower cost of capital, preferential financing terms, eligibility for ESG-focused investment funds, and greater investor confidence. Sustainability reporting reduces information asymmetry, enabling investors to assess long-term risks and opportunities better. Through materiality assessments and ESG data analysis, sustainability reporting embeds long-term considerations into strategic planning. It supports decisions related to product development, supply chain optimization, mergers and acquisitions, risk mitigation, and innovation opportunities. This integration strengthens companies' competitiveness and adaptability. Organizations with firm sustainability commitments are more successful at attracting and retaining talent. Employees view sustainability reports as evidence of corporate responsibility, thereby fostering engagement and improving organizational culture. Benefits for the shareholders. Shareholders rely on sustainability reports to evaluate long-term value, risk exposure, and strategic positioning. ESG disclosures enable investors to distinguish between companies that mitigate risk effectively and those that do not. Shareholders value clear, verifiable information. Sustainability reporting reduces uncertainty, increases confidence in management, provides insight into governance quality, and enhances oversight and engagement. Transparency strengthens this relationship between shareholders and the organization. ESG controversies, such as pollution incidents or human rights violations, can destroy shareholder value. Sustainability reporting helps identify and mitigate these risks before they escalate. Sustainability reporting demonstrates how companies manage assets critical to long-term performance, including natural resources, human capital, intellectual capital, and the social license to operate. Investors favor companies that take a forward-looking, value-based approach. Shareholders increasingly seek opportunities in ESG-aligned portfolios. Companies that report sustainability performance are more likely to be included in ESG index funds, sustainable investment portfolios, and impact investment funds. This increases share demand and potentially enhances valuation. Challenges of sustainability reporting. While sustainability reporting offers significant benefits, organizations face challenges such as data collection and measurement limitations, inconsistent reporting standards, risk of greenwashing, and resource and skill constraints. ESG data tracking can be complex and costly. Companies may lack systems to accurately measure emissions, social impact, or governance indicators. Despite convergence efforts, multiple frameworks still exist, reducing comparability among companies. Organizations may exaggerate ESG performance, undermining trust. Without verification, sustainability reports may lack credibility. Companies often struggle to allocate sufficient expertise, budget, and technology for high-quality ESG performance. Addressing these challenges requires strong governance, cross-functional collaboration, and investment in data assurance systems. In conclusion, sustainability reporting has become an indispensable element of corporate transparency and strategy. Growing shareholder expectations, the risk of investor interest in ESG data, regulatory shifts, and the recognition of sustainability as essential to long-term value creation are driving its prominence. The benefit for businesses are extensive, including improved risk management, operational efficiency, competitive differentiation, and enhanced access to capital. For shareholders, sustainability reporting offers critical insights into the long-term performance, resilience, and governance quality of the companies in which they invest. As global markets continue to evolve, sustainability reporting will play an increasingly central role in corporate accountability and investment decision-making. Companies that embrace robust, transparent, and meaningful sustainability reporting practices will be better positioned to navigate risk, capture opportunities, and create lasting economic and societal value. Thank you for listening. about my research into why sustainability is important and the prominence of sustainability reporting in today's world. Thank you.